In Act 1, Scene 3, Macbeth is coming back from battle with his friend Banquo, and is told by 3 witches that he will become Thane of Cawdor and King of Scotland, and Banquo's sons will become king after Macbeth. He is doubtful at first, but then 2 of King Duncan's servants come up to him and say that the king has appointed Macbeth as a Thane of Cawdor, just like the witches said. This prompts Macbeth's first soliloquy.
This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath they given me earnest of successes, commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair, and make my seated heart knock out my ribs, against the use of this nature? Present fears are less than the horrible imaginings. My thought whose murder is yet but fantastical, shakes so my single state of man, that function is smothered and surmise, and nothing is but what is not.
In this soliloquy, we see the beginning of Macbeth's ambition in the form of him fantasizing about killing King Duncan to take his position. His mind now runs with plans of extreme action to make it happen, but he is held back by his fear and morals. He thinks to himself, if good, why do I yield that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair? The horrid image he speaks of is him murdering King Duncan to become king quicker. This horrifies him because right now he wouldn't do anything that extreme. For now. But this shows how the innate human nature is to be very ambitious. Macbeth has a goal that requires extreme measures to reach. A part of him wants to act on his ambition, but he holds himself back because of his morals. Right now, he has ambition, but it doesn't manifest because he isn't willing to go to the extreme to make it happen. But that will change as soon as he plans to take action, but he still holds on to a bit of his morals. Macbeth is excited about his new position and tells his wife, Lady Macbeth, the good news. Being the embodiment of all things inherently evil, Lady Macbeth convinces Macbeth to create a plan to kill the king to take the crown. So they invite the king and others to their castle for a feast. Lady Macbeth greets them, but Macbeth is hesitant to greet the guests. This prompts the second soliloquy.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch the will, his success. But this blow might be the be-all and end-all here. But here upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here. That we but teach bloody instructions, which being taught, return to the plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commands the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, then as his host, who should be against his murderer, shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will play like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off, and pity like the naked newborn babe, striding the blast or heaven's cherubim, horsed upon the slightest couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which overleaps itself and falls on the other.
In this soliloquy, we see Macbeth dispute with himself whether or not he should go through with killing Duncan. He is very morally opposed to killing Duncan because he knows that there will be extreme consequences for the action, and he really doesn't want to take these extreme measures, stating that he is upon the bank and shoal of time. We jump to life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here. Here, Macbeth says that he's on the bank and shoal of time. What he's saying is that his mind is trying to decide right now whether or not killing Duncan is the right thing to do morally. This shows how Macbeth realizes the direness of what he's about to do, and that there are consequences to come from taking action so extreme, like killing the king. And this demonstrates that for a man like Macbeth, his morals don't allow him to take action like this to fulfill his ambition. His willingness to kill Duncan is paralyzed the moment that the opportunity is there because his morals kick into overdrive. This is expanded on later in the story after Macbeth kills Duncan. He plans on killing Banquo, and his justification for doing so is that he's in blood stepped in so far that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as to go over. which not only ties metaphorically to the soliloquy, but also shows how Macbeth puts himself deeper into a situation, which causes him to lose his morals and grow more paranoid and everything.